Okay. Yeah, all right. So you know what I'm going to do, NAKMEEZY? Stay right here. Stay right here, right? And guys, I want you guys to share the stream right now. Share the stream right now, guys. All 290 people watching. Share the stream because I have a special guest that's going to come up right now. And he is going to talk to Mr. NAKMEEZY. Share the stream right now. Share it right now because we have no other than Zoom to Thailand. We'll be up in 30 seconds. Zoom to Thailand. We'll be up in 30 seconds. Please share the stream. Get the likes up, guys, right now. All 300 people watching. I am about to bring up Zoom to Thailand, aka Richie Mack. Man, I told you this is gonna be a lit live tonight. All 300 people in the building. NAKMEEZY, Raze, and now Zoom to freaking Thailand, Richie Mack.
Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? What up, Matt?
What's good, brother? Somebody woke you up from the dead, bro?
Yeah, man. I've been sick, man, because of this sun crime thing, man. I hit you up. I told you to get at me. Nack and I had a real good conversation at the end of the live. I have no problem with Nack. Nack, I just came in at the end and heard you say you cooked me, Nack. We got to straighten all that out. Nobody got cooked on my side. But you keep saying that you cooked me, Nack, and that narrative keeps spinning because, number one, I got to explain this to y'all in TV land. I have a brand, and I can't be on my brand, and Nack knows this because Nack has been in Thailand long enough. When you talk about the government in Thailand, it can get you thrown out the country. Nack knows this. Nack has some very good, excellent points that I agreed on. And he had some stuff that I didn't agree on. But the issue was with Nack and I, and me and Nack talk. So it's like, I get it. I ain't gonna get into everything we talked about. But Nack, you gotta quit saying you cooked me, bro, because you never even answered the questions that I had for you clearly. My questions was very clear. My question was, number one, where's your woman? Number two, have you been to Thailand? You did answer that. And number three, where do you find these women in the Matrix that's supposed to be so good? Now, the answer you gave me was, you did say you was, well, I ain't gonna say where you said you was, but you also said you can find these women in church. I think that's the answer you gave me. So to me, that's not a cooking. What you did do, however, was you shot some Thai at me. Boom, I wasn't ready. I was on my back foot. You did shoot some Thai at me. I'll give you that. But I'll give him that. He came out and he said some things that was cool, but my issue was stereotyping a whole country, a whole group of people when you've been coming here since 2004. That's the part that threw me off. But that's it, Nack. You going? I'm with you.
All right, bro. So yeah, look, I have no issue with Richie. I have an issue with brothers selling brothers who've never. Somebody got to mute up, man, because I hear. All right, cool. All right, so my issue was, well, you called for the smoke, right? So I said, all right, let me give homie some smoke. Yeah, and as far as answering personal questions about my personal family and all of that shit, now I don't do that online, bro. That ain't running from any issue. That's just me being a man and understand how YouTube works. And I spoke to you behind the scenes about that. When we speak about the public issues, right? If I put my woman, if I put my seeds, if I put my lifestyle on YouTube, then we could talk about it. But if you put your women on YouTube, you put a narrative on YouTube, you put out false information on YouTube about Thailand, that's the issue. So when I'm talking about cooking, the whole chat said you got cooked. And I understand why you don't want to put it up. You know what I'm saying? I respect you for it on this tip, that in Thailand, if you say anything slanderous about the kingdom, you can be kicked out. If you say something slanderous about the king, they have laser majesta laws, you will be locked up. Now, this goes to my point. That's not a paradise, bro. You don't even have freedom of speech out there. You got YouTube vloggers out there scared to speak the real. So if you're essentially living in like a tropical version of North Korea, you know what I'm saying? Well, you have no rights. They don't want you there. Why don't they want you there? Because they make the visa process so complicated. And not only that, they change it every once in a while. Dudes is paying 17 stacks just to stay in a country where they don't really want you there. So that was the issues. On the issues, yes, you did get cooked. You can't call yourself a Mack, Richie Mack. let's talk about what a Mac does, right? You know, we all heard Too Short, Born to Mac. We heard Too Short, Born to Mac. Yo, now I'm getting the feedback again.
Well, let me jump in since you're getting the feedback because I'm not getting
Okay,
none on my.
No. No. Hold on. It's clear
Okay,
now.
I
It's
want to
clear.
respond.
It's
Okay, because I
clear.
want
It's
to
clear.
respond. I want to
It's
respond.
clear. It's clear. Hold on. I'm gonna give me 30 seconds.
Hold on. Let Zoom go. Let Zoom go. Go ahead, Zoom. And I'm gonna let you go again.
Just so we're clear, Mac.
Yo, homie, I wasn't finished. Give me 30 seconds. I wasn't.
Mac, you want 30, you got 30. But I just want to make sure I address what you said about the Mac thing. But if you want 30, go on, man. Get your 30.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it.
Yo, you gotta relax. Relax, NAKMEEZY. The Zoom go. Go Zoom.
Yo, Zoom said I could go.
I said relax. I'm the moderator. Go ahead, Zoom. Go.
Hey, nigga, eat a dick, bitch ass nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
You know what? Yo, if you want to, you see, this is why I'm trying to bring you on, right? And you left. I did not cut you off, NAKMEEZY. I did not cut you off. You ran. So you ran. So now you acting like a pookie. I just said let Zoom go, right? And see, this is that pookie stuff that we talk about. I was trying to be respectful, polite, but this pookie, this guy who goes to Thailand all the time, he said he's a vet in Thailand. He just ran, and you saw how what he just said. Disrespectful, I'm not even gonna say the word, and he ran. I did not cut him off. He ran, so he's no different from Yoga. This guy, he ran just now. So you're free to come back on, NAKMEEZY, but I'm not gonna have you think you're running stuff. This is my show. If you want to do a show on your channel, you can go to your channel. I'll give you the platform to go back and forth with Zoom. I told you, let Zoom. You're not gonna come here like you're running stuff. Okay, so you're free to come back on. The link is in the chat. You can hop back on. But that was very, very disrespectful. That was very, very disrespectful. So I don't know what you think this is. You know what I'm saying? You can't just come up here and trying to run the show because you don't want me to roast your ass. So I'm giving you a chance to come up here because you are a Thailand veteran. You love them Pattaya chicks. You say you're in Pattaya. You love them Pattaya working girls who y'all talk trash about. So NAKMEEZY, you're not getting no regular chicks out there yourself. So you're talking about Zuna Thailand. So don't come up here and try to disrespect me on my own show. So I'm going to give you one more chance to come back up here. It's not being a bitch.
Mac ain't the type that won't come back. He'll come back. He
needs to come back because that was a bitch move right there.
But I'm gonna get mine off.
Yeah, go ahead.
First thing, people I look at certain people in the chats that's cool with me, like Mack 7114. That was my dude. I'm looking at Mac going like, wow. First of all, y'all gotta understand. I've been living in Thailand for 4 years. I've been giving y'all nothing but heat. I've been giving y'all nothing but episodes. I work my ass off to get these episodes. Can't nobody say I've been fake or unauthentic or whatever it is just because I don't stay on the negative shit. But I also warn people about shit that can happen in Thailand. Now, real quick, I know Mac's gonna come back. I know Mac gonna come back.
No, hold on, Zoom. I hope he comes back. But
no, he will. I know he will. I know that because I'm me and him supposed to build anyway. But I'm gonna say this. Y'all gotta understand, man. Richie Mack. My name is Richard McGregor, aka abbreviated Richie Mack, with 1 C. I'm from LA. If I do 2 C's, it's Crippin. If I do CK, it's Bloodin. I got Richie Mack. So when y'all sit up here and try to make it seem like I'm something other than what I am and what I stand on and what I believe, and then you got weenies like this Paul dude who couldn't even come up to his own smoke. Nack is the one that took the fade for him. Paul didn't do shit. And
Paul is a coward. Paul is not coming.
Paul didn't do shit. So all he did was go back and run to his truck and start talking shit again. But Paul couldn't stand up to the facts and stand up to the heat. And when you see his knuckle game, you will understand, like, that's y'all leader? I'm just saying, if that's y'all leader, y'all got problems. Now, Nack, I don't understand. I knew Nack would come back. Now, Nack, I don't understand why you would even defend somebody like that because he's a weenie, Nack. It just is what it is because you had to come up with somebody else's fade. Nack, you know, if you had to take a fade with somebody, you don't need nobody taking your fade. You're going to take your own fade. So
Richard, he need to apologize to Raze first. This not this move like he just didn't do what he did, Richard. And you got to stop letting stuff like that go, Richard. And you did that on your panel. He was disrespecting you the same way, Richard. And that I'm being real with you. And I'm being real. He did that. We're going to stop. Let him apologize to Raze first. Go ahead, Nat. You need to apologize, Nat. No, let him apologize to Nat. Let him apologize to Raze. Apologize to Raze, bro.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
address
NAKMEEZY.
that, and he can do what you want. All I'm
Let
saying
him
is
do it
the
first. He's trying to
reason
build a
why.
name off of us. He's trying to build a name. Let him apologize to
Hey
Razor.
man, hey, Raze, can I finish? It's your
Yes,
platform.
yes. Go
What
ahead,
do
go
you
ahead,
want to do?
Zoom. Go ahead, Zoom.
All I'm saying
Now
is
y'all see
Mac.
why I didn't want to be on the panel with him. This guy's disrespectful. Zoom, you shouldn't even be in the presence. You giving him respect. Look what he did to James. Said all that disrespectful pedo stuff. And you still being cool with this NAKMEEZY stuff. You shouldn't be talking to him behind the scenes.
Wait a
No,
minute.
it's
Did we
not
talk on
cool.
there?
Yeah,
Come on,
y'all.
yo. Go. Shoot, Zoom. Go.
What I was saying is, I said straight up, I have a brand to protect. I can't be screaming, yelling, doing all this crazy wild shit. It's like, ain't none of y'all fucking up my bag. Nobody. So
The dude just called Razor all kind of bitches, and you ignoring it. You showing
Hold on.
where
Let
you
him.
at
Hold
now,
on.
Richie.
Hey,
You gonna ignore that, Richie? What he just did?
listen.
Wait. Let me get
I'm
this
the
right.
one bringing him
You
down.
coming at
I'm out.
me.
I'm out.
Hold
I'm
on.
good.
No.
I'm
Uh,
good.
Relax. Yo,
That's
you
whack.
can do
Y'all
what you
whack.
want to
That's
do,
whack. Whack.
but you
yo.
over talking
No,
everybody, not letting
relax.
everybody get their thing on.
Relax. I'm rolling back
The
on you,
bottom
bro.
line is, all I was doing was explaining what happened. Because when niggas say I got cooked because I was trying to like keep everything cool, Nat came up and did his thing. Some of the stuff he was absolutely right about, but a lot of stuff I disagreed on. So the thing of it is, though, man, I can't be out here rah and doing a bunch of crazy stuff because I got a brand to protect and nobody's fucking up my bag. But when we come up here on things, Nat gives me the chance to talk. I give him the chance to talk. We say what we say. Me and Nat agree on certain things and we disagree on certain things. But the bottom line is, I'm here right now. So it is what it is. Nat, go ahead. I know you back. So go ahead,
Yeah,
Nat.
Nat, keep it respectful, Nat. That was some big shit just now. You called me that name and you left. Like this is about you and Zoom to Thailand. So you go shoot at Zoom to Thailand right now. Go.
I don't. So let me apologize to you as a man for calling you out your name. Let me explain to you why I did that. The brother Richie said, "Let me cook. Let me continue." He gave me the 30 seconds, and you kept cutting me. That's one thing I don't like, brother. So we could just give each other the respect to finish our sentences. I'll pass it back and forth, and we can have a good dialogue. How about that?
All right, Rock. Go ahead.
All right, peace. So yeah, Richie. So no, I appreciate your explanation on the Mac, right? But when you put the Richie Mac, people think you talk about Macking. So you ain't Macking if you're essentially dealing with women that you have to pay for. That's the whole thing. That's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm
I couldn't
saying,
wait
bro.
to say that. Go on, you done with that 30 seconds now? Because I got that right back. I was
Yeah,
waiting on
go
that
on.
one. Okay.
Yeah, I know you
First,
was. You did your homework.
first of all, hey, I'm gonna tell you, man, Knack is a real one. I know real from fake when I see it. Knack is a real one, but Knack is absolutely 1,000% wrong, and I'll tell you why. Number one, anybody that watches Zoom in Thailand, anybody that rocks my channel, including you, Knack, knows Elle is the star of my channel. Not only is she the star of my channel, she cooks, she cleans, she irons, she washes, cleans the fucking toilet out, and she's a star of my channel. You think if anybody else is not going to, I give my girl $125 a week, and I'm probably gonna go up on it. I'm gonna get her own channel. She really gonna go up on it. So y'all are so twisted that y'all think because I pay my girl because she doesn't work and she works for me and she's a star on my channel, I'm not supposed to treat her like shit and not give her no money. Where do they do that at? I'll let you go, man.
They don't do that anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But the point is that you're not macking, right? Because that's what you try to like push this whole Mac narrative. And I get it. Your name is McIntyre or whatever it is, right? No disrespect.
McGregor.
But when you put McGregor, I got you. When you push this Mac narrative, but you paying for a woman to stay with you. And I want to have this very respectfully, so we're just going to talk about what's already out there, right? If you met your woman in a massage parlor,
Yes,
and you took her out of the massage parlor, what that is
yes.
called is going with customer. Do you think that I couldn't have walked in and pulled L out of the massage parlor too?
No. I'll tell you
Wait,
why.
hold on, whoa.
You asked me a question. Let me answer it. I'll tell you
Okay,
why.
go on, brother. Go on.
I say no. Because number one, in an episode, one of my biggest episodes is called How I Met Elle. It has almost 500,000 views, maybe 400 and some thousand views. I am extremely clear. And I go into the massage parlor and I show her as I met her. I said, she's fine. I'm about to scoop her up. I don't think there's anybody on this platform that's a heterosexual male that would see somebody like Elle and scoop her up. And also in that episode, I say in the beginning, I had no plan on getting in a relationship with anybody. But when COVID hit and I got stuck here, we were here together. And that's how it ended up. I have no kind of cap in any of my story. So when I say you couldn't, I don't know. I don't think, see, that's another thing too. I shouldn't say, let me take that back. I don't know what you're capable of, Mack. I haven't seen you. But what I do know is you've been coming since 2004 and you didn't produce no kind of female and no kind of evidence that I was asking for. So I can't really say what it is. I can't say what you rock with, what you don't rock with. But the bottom line is when you stereotype everybody, that's like people when they do that to us as black people. So you stereotype. Elle don't have no tattoos. Elle ain't done no wild. Elle is a classy woman, and anybody out here that's met her can tell you that. Whenever we're on the screen together, she don't have no kind of type of personality at all, which is why she's with me. Besides the fact that she takes care of me and she cooks and cleans and she's a star on my channel. There's reasons for that. I've met women for a long time. Before y'all even knew who Elle was, we was together for about a year. So when we go into the stereotypes, that's where I had the issue, because everybody ain't the same. That's all
right, brother. It's not a stereotype. The question was, do you think that I could have pulled Elle just like you? I could have pulled her. A fat white man with a hairy back could have pulled her. A Korean dude that's 5'2" could have pulled her, because that's what they do. They do massage outside of the hotel, outside of the shop. It's called going with customer. So there's nothing special about you, my brother. You know, you might be special to me because you're my brother. But as far as these women in Thailand, there's nothing special about none of us. So any woman that's working in that shop that happened to come out for you would have gone out for anybody. So when we talk about relationships and y'all talk about a woman that's what is it, feminine, fit, and what?
Feminine, friendly, cooperative.
Oh, and cooperative. Do you understand? The only, friendly and cooperative because you're paying them. The moment the money stops, they go back to, just looking for new customers. They will cut you off. These women have had foreign men supporting them that have died. The next day they keep it pushing. So whatever, if you pulled her out of the massage shop, trust and believe, my brother, anybody can. I believe you asked her, has she ever been with a black man before? And she never responded, right?
No,
that means
no.
that speaks
she
for.
never responded. She said no.
You sure she said no?
I'm 1,000% positive. Unless you can pull it up.
No. I'm saying if you're sure, I'll take you at your word for it, brother. But yeah. I can tell, so that's what I'm talking about, right? Fitting, friendly, and all that. It's only about the money. But if you pulled her out the shop, I can pull her out the shop. Raze can pull her out the shop, because that's what they do. That's how they get their bread. Now, what are the strong tenets of a good relationship, right? Respect, trust, and communication. You can't even communicate with her, my brother. You can't communicate because you don't speak Thai. She doesn't speak English. She said she don't speak English. Speak
English? What are you talking about now?
My brother, hold on, brother. Let me finish. And see, now you're getting. Come on, brother.
I thought you said she didn't speak English.
No, she can't. She doesn't speak English. She doesn't speak English. You don't speak Thai. So there was one episode on your phone. I mean, on your channel. It was called Thai Tan Lines, where you were just talking to her about her her nice legs or whatever, and she mistook you for trying to say that she was black or talking about her complexion, and she said, "I'm not black." Damn, just like that.
Mack, that's you capping that. Pull it up.
All right,
wait, pull it up. Pull it up.
Pull it up. We need to see it, because I don't cap at all. Pull it up. Let's go.
Go on, Raze. You got something to say, Raze?
No, let me say. Let Zoom respond. You say,
I'm saying Mack is capping. Mack is capping because he can't pull none of that up. And Elle is right in the next room cooking for me. She can come over and talk to me.
Raze. I will super chat you $1,000 if I'm lying. Pull up his short called Thai Tan Lines. Wait. Pull up his short Thai Tan Lines and play it for everybody. He said he was talking about her tan lines, and she said, "My chai kondam ni," which means I am not black. You don't understand that because you don't speak Thai and she don't speak English. So you can't have a strong relationship if y'all can't even communicate. So if you just
Great
using her
question.
for if you
But
just
that's what
using
I'm
her for
saying,
eye
Mac.
candy, hold on, brother. If you just using her for eye candy, I can respect that. But don't try to push it off as like that's wifey material because it's not.
All right,
If
so
Mac.
you
now
get
let me
sick,
get into it.
it's a wrap for you.
All right, NAKMEEZY.
Mac,
Now let
I
me
just
into this.
got sick. I'm getting over getting sick right now. That's what I'm saying. Now you just pulling shit out the sky. Like none of the shit you saying. It's different if I just met her 10 minutes ago, 2 weeks ago. We've been together almost 4 years, bro. How do you cap that?
No, because you've been paying for 4 years, brother. You've been paying.
What man doesn't pay for anything for a woman that
Let
takes
me
care of
let
him
me.
and don't work?
Great question.
You
Great
gotta show
question.
me yours. Go ahead.
Great question. Great question. Now, here's the thing. On some Mac shit, right? Actually, on some man shit. Any young brother listening, if you're gonna select a mate, you make sure that you select a mate that brings something more to the table than her pussy. If a woman just brings her pussy to the table, brother, you just added on a liability. Because now Richie Mack's monthly expenses have doubled. He's got a woman that can't do anything for him if he gets in trouble financially. You know what I'm saying? She can't speak for him to the police. She can't get him out of any immigration jams. So essentially, he has eye candy. And look, I'm not hating, but that's not wifey material. Your wife
But
is
Mac,
supposed to be. Wait, hold on, brother. Hold on. I'm not finished.
Hold
go
on,
I'm
ahead,
not
Nak.
finished.
You gotta let him,
no, I'm sorry,
Nak.
go ahead.
You gotta let him respond. Sometimes you're going in on him. You gotta let him respond.
Yeah, I got it, Nat. You throwing them at me. I got to hit
Yeah,
back.
let him
First of
respond,
all,
Nak.
For
Nat,
sure, for sure. Go on, bro.
I just explained. This is what I mean by just, and this is being recorded. I just explained how she's the star of my channel. She cooks, she cleans, she takes care of me. You just negated all that and said just the box. Now, if that's what you want to think, cool. Now, there's a reason that I got to ask you some questions now. Why you been coming out here since 2004 if it's so whack? I'm not saying you
Okay,
said
I'll
it's
tell
whack.
you.
Take it back.
Right, right.
Not that it was whack, but Nat, you and I both know if we heterosexual men, we've had girlfriends or whatever you want to call it in Thailand. Have you had a girlfriend out here? In Pattaya.
Not in Pattaya, no. Are you asking me if I've ever smashed a woman in Thailand? Absolutely. I've
I
been
was
going
asking
out
you
there
had a
since
girlfriend.
2007.
No, I was saying girl. I said, could you say you've been coming since 2004? Because the bottom line is, um, anybody that comes out here, what I offer on my channel, what I explain to people is a better life, a better way. Now, am I saying that every woman is perfect? Am I saying you can't get got? That would be very unstreetwise of me to say that, which I've never said. What I say to people is you have better options out here and other places besides the Matrix. And I stand on that. And you know that because if you wouldn't be coming back for 20 years.
No, I'm going to explain to you,
Mm.
brother.
All
But
right, go
now
ahead.
you asked me the question, brother.
I
Why
I
did I
did.
train? You asked me to train. Why did I come to Thailand?
Yes.
Raze, could you mute yourself, brother? Because we're getting the feedback from you. Thank you, my brother. All right, so you asked me why I came out there. It wasn't 2004, it was 2007. If you know Pattaya, dark side, aka the east side, there's a gym in northeast Pattaya called Sit Your Tone. All right, if you ever heard of one championship with Chatri Sit Your Tone, he is related to that gym. So one championship in Singapore is related to that gym. I started training Thai boxing in New York City prior to that. I went out there for Thai boxing. Currently, I have fighters based in Ghana that fight in Nigeria. We fight in Senegal. We fight in South Africa. We just fought in Ivory Coast. So now, that's why I go and that's why I've been going. So I had two fighters. I had one fighter that actually made it to Pattaya to fight and stayed right in Soy Nokkao, which is the same street as Mack's Muay Thai. Which is why, since I've been out there, people don't see me in the streets because I avoid the red light districts like the plague. So the whole of Pattaya is not a red light district. However, the whole economy of Pattaya is based and built around the red light district. So that's to answer your first question. And you had another point. What was your other point?
Well, that's what I thought the whole thing was about. Because when you took the mic for the Paul guy who's still scared to come up and take the fade. When you took the mic for him, I thought that you were agreeing to him that every woman in Pattaya was a certain type of way, which I disagree. And once again, my episodes precede what I'm saying. So if anybody go to the cap, all you got to do is just go to the episodes. I got an episode called How to Find a Wife in Thailand. I don't go to Soy 6. I don't go to none of the bars. I go to hospitals with the nurses. I go to real estate agents. I go to waitresses. I go to everything but that. So my whole thing is, Nat, is if anybody can say that I'm capping about it, including my woman, like you can't fake 4 years, bro. You just can't. And if anybody, any man on this thing that's watching can never tell you from the minute you meet a woman, you paying for something. I don't give a shit if it's a cup of coffee or it's going to the movies or for the mosey wosey, whatever it is, you paying. So to make it seem like a woman that cooks and cleans and takes care of me and is a star of my channel don't deserve $125 a week, which will go up. So y'all make sure y'all cap that. It will go up. I'm gonna pay her like she weigh. It will go up because she's supposed to. And yes, she can talk to the police for me. And yes, she can talk to the government for me. And yes, she has done that. So when you say that kind of stuff, I feel like you just pulling shit out the air because the things you're saying sound good, but I'm living it. So
no, but they sound good because they're true, brother. Now, I don't want you to I don't want you to get away from the fact that you don't understand your woman and she doesn't understand you. When you two speak, y'all speak in baby talk, right? And here's the issue that I had with you, and you're still my brother, is that you told her, you said, save yourself, black man, in the stereotypical black American voice, right?
Yeah.
So you're using a woman that comes from a farming background, okay? I can guarantee you her parents are farmers, right?
No, they live in Bangkok.
They're farmers. They don't live in Bangkok.
Wait, let me tell you. Let me answer you because you already know my situation. Let me make it clear for you. Her father's a mechanic, and her mother works at a I don't know where, Mom. I think it's a hotel or something. I don't know for sure, but they're no farmers. Now they do come from a rural area, like most Thai people come from a rural area. Just like black people originally come from the South, and we worked our way up to Chicago, New York, and California. I mean, yeah, that's how that works. But what I'm saying is, you can't throw the.
Okay, brother, I wasn't finished though. Can I go on? Because if they come from a rural area, that's what I'm saying, right? She probably is from the area around Cambodia because she has that phenotype and she has that accent. You know what I'm saying? Raze, I can still hear myself, brother. Thank you. So what I'm saying is that if you can't speak the language, if you can't communicate, and she's not working, then you're her source of income, no matter how you cut it. So if you're cool, if you just pay for a woman's company, what is that? Is that tricking?
No, well, once again.
What?
I'm trying to answer you. Once again, you're speaking on a different scenario. Everybody that watches Zoom to Thailand knows L's a part of my channel. So you can't make it seem like, because trust me, Nat, when I first came here to the Philippines, I ran through everything. I know the difference. I went crazy. So I know the difference. And here's another thing, Nat, you know this too. If at any given time, if I decide to pivot and make another move, it's like that. And you know this. So for me, a person, you got to remember this too. A lot of y'all may or may not know. It's like, dude, I come from Hollywood. I come from bad women all my life. I'm a club promoter. So it's like, this is just normal for me. So anybody can do, all you got to do is just do your research, because nothing I say is cap ever. And I'm still waiting on y'all to pull up when she said that, because Mack said he had 1,000 for somebody. I'm still waiting on that.
Yeah, I got 1,000 for Raze, and I like how you dance around the question, my brother.
What I dance?
I asked you a question. I want you to answer this one question.
What was the question?
If you pay for a woman to stay with you, and you take care of all her financial needs, and she's providing nothing in return except basic things that any woman is supposed to provide for her man, but yet she's not your real woman, is that not tricking?
Let me give you my definition of tricking, because I disagree with that. Tricking to me, I'm from LA, maybe it's different. You from the East, I'm from the West. Tricking to me is when a woman can take advantage of a man and he don't even care. He's letting her do it. That's tricking to me. Just like Lil Wayne said, it ain't tricking if you got it. People got different kind of vibes of tricking. I'm a strong advocate against tricking with anything or anyone or anybody. You can get tricked by men. So the point I'm making is everybody can see in real time my life. When y'all, I don't know about you, Nak, I don't know where you were, but a lot of ninjas was stuck in the Matrix, couldn't go nowhere. I was the only one here practically. So I've been living this life the whole time. So anybody hating, like I'm looking at Mack, at Mack, who's my guy, saying I've been misleading people. Mack, where am I misleading people? Because all I'm telling you guys, you don't have to settle for the shit you're going to in America. That's my mantra. You don't have to settle. Nak, am I wrong? That's my question for you. Am I wrong? Are you telling me in front of everybody that it's better for men in the Matrix than it is going out overseas?
It absolutely is better, and I'll explain to you why. Like I told you about the tenets for a strong relationship.
Wait. You said better in the Matrix? I'm sorry, Nak. I want to make sure. What you said? What's better in the Matrix or in the overseas?
It's better in a first world country. Whether you call that the Matrix or not, that's on you. I don't use those terms. Okay. So, and I'll explain to you why. Communication.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'll make it even better for you. It's better in Black America. Okay. So any shot that you throw at our mothers, sisters, daughters, nieces, our Black women in America, I could throw it right back to the women in Thailand. Because what y'all don't do is y'all don't differentiate. So it's like the Matrix, it's hyenas, it's all this other nonsense. But let me explain to you. Do you realize that 90% of the women that you see in Pattaya and in Thailand on a whole, especially in a rural setting, they all have kids? Do you understand that the baby daddy and the baby mommy epidemic in Thailand is worse than it is in America? It's worse than it is in Black America. Do you realize that?
No, I don't, and I can answer you.
All right, no. So if you don't realize it, I'll explain. I'll tell you.
Hold on, Nak, let him go. Nak,
he said he answered. He said no, he didn't realize. Go on.
I thought you asked the question. What I'm saying is, Nak, you can be an outlier, and I get it, and it might not be for you. But I've done over 50 consultations, and you will not find one person that will come on and say anything I said was cap, or the consultation was whack, or they didn't get something out of it. What I try to do with my channel is give you guys information, give you guys nourishment, give you guys something of value. Now to come and just talk shit, anybody can do that. I'm trying to do something about it. As a matter of fact, I got to get ready to get off because I'm trying to finish this episode. I'm about to post in a couple hours. But Nak, I got to make sure to get, because we didn't get each other's math because we got disconnected. But you guys, what I'm gonna say about Nak, man. Nak makes some excellent points, but I honestly believe Nak's radar is completely bent. If he's thinking that the Matrix, what I call the Matrix, because I don't like to say America because that's my home country. I don't like to shit on it. Any type of first world thinking, any type of thing where men is getting locked up for looking at a woman or getting fired for giving a woman a compliment or any of that shit, to me that's whack and that's bullshit. Out here, you don't have to deal with that. In other places overseas. Now, is the Matrix mindset starting to spread? Yes, it's going to Brazil. I don't know what's happening in the DR. I haven't been there in a while.
It's spreading, Zoom. It's spreading. It's
spreading. So what I'm trying to tell y'all, if it's spreading, y'all niggas need to get out when you can and while you can, because y'all can believe what you want. Because once again, I don't make no money for y'all coming out here. I don't get shit. All I'm trying to do is tell y'all the better way to do it. So the bottom line is, Nak is my brother, Yoga's my brother, but the bottom line is we agree to disagree. But I know one thing, I bet you Nak gonna be back in Thailand, whether you're here or not. I bet he coming back.
Thank you, brother. I didn't finish.
I'll let you have the last word.
All right, yeah, I'll be back, but I have business out there. Now check this out. We were talking about the Matrix versus Thailand, and then you switched to your YouTube channel, brother. I'd like to keep it on the topic, right? The topic was specifically about the baby mama epidemic in Thailand. It's worse than it is in New York. It's worse than it is down south. The reason why it's worse than it is because there's no apparatus to make these young Thai pookies or Thai baby daddies pay for their kids. So what happens is that the women, they end up looking for a foreigner to supplement the money for their children. And it's not only their children, it's also for their family. And I believe you said that you're paying whatever. She has to take care of her family, and that's one very positive thing about Thai people is they family first. But we gotta understand that the black man is not their family. So you might be financing everything, but your level of importance or your place of importance on the totem pole is still at the bottom. It's probably somewhere lower than the family buffalo. That's a fact. So I think that women who are educated and our sisters can do better than that, just like our brothers can, who can bring something to the table, who can help you start a business. There's a lot of sisters that don't take brothers to child support. There's a lot of sisters that hold their men down when they get locked up, as you so rightly stated. So when we try to shit on our own women and uplift women who come from the province, who can't do anything for us except suck our funds. And I told you about the Pattaya Flying Club. There's so many men that went out there, lost everything, and then they killed themselves. Black women in America have been known to stand behind us up until recently, and I understand, holding us down while we do everything. And shit is changing a little bit, but you won't get that in Thailand. Once your money runs out, it's a wrap. And I appreciate you, brother. If you want to holler at me, I know you got line.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it on one of your videos. Matter of fact, you go to one of my posts, my community posts, and I got my line ID.
Okay, because I sent you a thing to email me, but I looked on yours. I couldn't find even on Instagram. I was looking for you. So we'll chop it up. And you know what, Nat? I'm gonna tell you something funny. Dak and I said at the end of the last stream. Nat swore up and down I got cooked, and I swore up and down he danced around like Michael Jackson. So that's where we at, Nat. You
go ahead, Zoom. Go ahead. What you got to say? Go ahead.
No, seriously, like final word before I go, man. It's like, dude, I'm all about love, bro. I want to see my brothers have a better life. If niggas want to hate, man, that's up to y'all. While y'all hating, I'm in Thailand getting foot massages for $10. So do what y'all got to do. But just know, man, I do this out of love. If you watch any of my stuff, I don't hate on nobody. I don't disrespect nobody. I try to do everything out of love. Even with Paul, if you look at the episode I did, I was totally respectful. I talked to the dude, like I got screenshots of this dude saying polite stuff to me and being totally cool, and then he just went bipolar on me. And that's cool. I get it because.
Hey, hold on. Where is Paul? Where is Paul? I said this like.
I don't know, but I'm sure he'll make a stream and he'll talk shit and he'll say all this fucked up shit, but he won't show up for the fade though. Literally or physically. Hold on. So the bottom line is, before I go, I just want to say it because I want to end on a positive note. Yeah, I love all you brothers, man. It's like y'all don't have to believe whatever y'all want. Pattaya's already crowded, it's enough. But I'm telling you, man, it's like y'all got to see for yourself who's really capping. Because the bottom line is the truth don't lie and bullshit flows to the top. So that's all I got to say. Love y'all, Raze. Thank you so much for letting me be on your platform.
Yo, wait, don't let Raze not get his $1,000. Remember that challenge?
$1,000, Mack.
Go ahead. Wait. Now, Zoom, if you're wrong, will you give him 1,000?
Well, here's the thing, Mack.
Here's the thing. He sounds like Joe Biden.
Now, let me answer. What you did was you said she said something, then you said she said something in Thai. No, and I don't understand Thai. I thought you meant she said that in English. So if she said in Thai, I wouldn't even understand if she did say that. So
and that's my point, brother. If you don't understand, you don't know when they throwing shots right at you. So pay that man that $1,000, brother.
Now he flipped it.
Not 1,000 baht, Zoom. Not 1,000 baht.
Hey, Nack, we gonna finish this, bro. We gonna finish this. But shout out to y'all, man. Believe what y'all want. Do y'all thing, man. I'm gonna do my thing. Much love to y'all, man. Everybody. Love to everybody, man. So that's what we do. Thanks, Raze, for letting me come on, man. Thanks, Nack, for being there. All of y'all over there, you know what I mean? We do what we do, man.
Thank you.
What's that? What is that?
What's that? Old Bay?
Ben Gay? What is that?
That's that Old Bay seasoning. I just cooked your ass again, brother.
Michael Jackson, you ain't cooked shit. You just dance, but it's all love, bro. I'll talk with you. Send me your shit though, Nat. All right.